Hey guys, this is Icarus, and I don't know about you guys, but I am recovering from the Yeezy drop that we had this Friday. I was working, so I really wasn't able to do too much, and then I had to go out to dinner, so I was away a lot. But I was able to just kind of let the bot run and do some things, and I was able early in the morning cop off of the Adidas site just by doing the Chrome tests. But I got a lot of questions on, how did I do? What worked? What didn't work? Um, and Yeezy Supply has been doing a lot to kind of change things, and they seem to do this about every year. So what I like to do is just kind of show you what I did, what things worked, what didn't work. I know that if you had Kodai, you did great. I was running Eve and TKS, and I did okay. Um, I think I copped. I think it was like 10 pairs overall in total that I brought in. A couple manually through Adidas, and the rest through bots and some checkouts. And what worked? So the first thing that we learned. So I had a series of proxies set up. So I had data center proxies. I had some cookie proxies that I was able to get. I had residential proxies. I had set this at 125. I had the free network, which is also residential proxies, and I had Google Cloud. Google Cloud, which I have videos on how to make for this drop, did not work. Did not work at all. If I had tasks set with Google Cloud, it just wouldn't never even let me add to cart. And you could add cart manually, so I knew that those proxies were working. I had very little luck with any of the data center for shy proxies. Um, I did have some progress with the cookie proxies. So cookie proxies did okay. Where I had the most success was in the free area and the shy residential proxies. So residential proxies seems to be where it's at, but it eats up a lot of your bandwidth. So that's kind of really unfortunate and an unfortunate change for everybody. And really, it kind of has inspired me to look again and see what it takes to set up some residential proxies myself. Um, it's not a simple endeavor because I have to be able to get IPs that I need to purchase to be able to use. But I am seriously looking into seeing what I can do. Um, I had the same deal over here. I had the same set of proxies set up, and everyone was running them as well. So residential proxies. And early in the drop, what I had is I had proxies. I had tasks set up for each one of these proxy types. So I had tasks for Chai, the data center, the cookie, the residential, the free, and the Google Cloud. And that kind of hurt me at the beginning because things weren't working, and I was noticing things weren't working. And I started to eliminate what wasn't working. And by the end of the day, I was just using residential. And you can kind of see that. Now, unfortunately, what I call prime time between 5 and 8, I wasn't able to really set anything up. But what I did, let me show you what did happen. So um, I did have a lot of checkout links set up, actually from Eve. So Eve started doing the best at the beginning. So midday, when they released the triple whites, they did drop some of the bot protection, and I immediately started getting through, mostly on the human mode tasks, and I was able to get into these checkout, and I got checkouts through here. And then I had some success through the clays, and the clays worked, and then they cut the clays, and then it stopped, and I didn't get through again. I kind of noticed that my checkout links were going to the wrong one. Then I switched my checkout links to the right channel in the bot, and then in the evening, I forgot that I left the bots running, and all of a sudden triple white started coming through. Checkout links came through, and then TKS did the same thing. So TKS all of a sudden in the evening, in the midday, also gave me checkout links. And then in the evening when they released the bot protection, TKS just started to like just crank out links, and I was able to cop quite a few of these. And TKS actually did check out for me as well for my success. So I had this set up. This was kind of messed up. So, um, anyways, so yeah, so I was able to get through here. Um, so it was a 7.5 and an 8. So yeah, not the best sizes, but not terrible. So that's what I had. Uh, I don't know about you guys. I hope uh, you guys had some success. But what did I, at the end of the day, at the end of this video, what did we learn from the Yeezy drop, so we can apply it to the next Yeezy drop. So the wave runners are coming. They're not going to be greatly profitable, but if you're going to go after that, what would you do different? So what I would do is I would take what I call a brute force approach. So if you see here, I have proxies, I have tasks set up, and I have 42 tasks currently, and this is just by copying and pasting different ways of doing things. And I essentially have a lot of proxies. I have a few profiles, but I have a lot, sorry, let me go back. I have a lot of tasks with a lot of proxies. So all of these are set up to run residential proxies. I have 125 here. Chai lets you create 250. I had them split between proxies, but what I would probably do is I'd pick one of these bots. They both performed equally well. I would pick one of these bots, put all 250 proxies in, and I would probably be running at least 100 tasks with high retry rates. So if you can go here, you can see my retry rates were left at 2,000 to 3,500. You can almost run a 1-for-1 for this. If you run a 2-to-1 so proxy to task, so 2 proxies to every task, and you leave this on there, your proxies won't get banned. And I would just run an absolute brute force approach, because what seems to be happening is it goes back to like if you're trying to check out manually. And if you go check out manually, you can have 4 or 5 tasks, and that's it. And they just sit there, and hopefully one of them come through. And I had some friends that had success. The friends that had a lot of success manually had 20 to 40 of these things running, and I was like, wow, that's kind of what the bot does. And as soon as I did this, and you can see at the end, all of a sudden things started to check out. All right, so this is really cool. So at the end of the day, what approach I would take get residential proxies, get them set up. Unfortunately, we have no way of making those. You have to buy those at the moment. And I would run a lot of tasks really slowly. Be very cautious about the data consumption, because that will chug through your data. But what modes I would run, I would do a mix of human mode, legacy mode, manual mode, all. So so if you go to tasks over here, oh, I'm being stupid. So if you go to Yeezy Supply, I would put extra safe mode. I would probably have some user checkouts. I would avoid the browser. The browser just like clutters your shit. Extra safe mode, maybe a power mode, and a user checkout. Those 3 modes in TKS worked really well. I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna get there's some questions about how do you do data center proxies. I think data center proxies haven't lost their value. Data center proxies are still going to work for other sites, and randomly, I wouldn't totally, since you can do them for free through Google, I wouldn't throw that out of your toolbox. I'd always have them hanging around. Smaller sites like I don't know, like the Leica drop and stuff like that. I think the data center proxy is going to work there. But anyways, those are some thoughts. I'm going to be putting out some frequently asked questions videos soon. Sorry, I've been extremely busy with work, and I haven't been able to put out as much as I want. But I appreciate your support. If you like these videos, please go ahead and subscribe, and make sure you click the bell for notifications. And all right, thanks. See ya.